Let's get good. I am the gamer under development, and this is Old World. We are back in the beautiful city of Roma, but it looks like we're back with a new leader, Queen Scribonia Claudia the New. And I'm guessing that means that this little death icon down here is gonna tell me... Well, it's not gonna... Game? Okay, it seems to be opening a dev console when I click on it. I'm assuming, oh yeah, and we're getting an error up here. The given key was not present in the dictionary. I don't know what that means. Anyways, our past leader has died. We're gonna choose some new research though. We now have Queen Scribonia Claudia the New, who is of house... Which house is that? That is Claudia's house, which is our most happy house at the moment, probably because she's the new leader. This is cool. You can actually see which families own which cities in the city chart. I don't know if that was there originally. They make a lot of, like, small updates that I noticed later on, so that may have been in for a while. Okay. We are still at war. We're gonna be fine, guys. That war is gonna go fine, I promise. It'll all work out. So we can go land consolidation here, which is actually useful because it will allow us to gather dye, I believe. That's something we're waiting for. The other thing we could do is go with citizenship, which they're recommending, which will give us the option, oh yeah, we're going citizenship for real right here. And the main reason why is because we'll get the option to choose either the professional army law, which will reduce training time for infantry units, or the volunteer law, which can hurry production with city population. Does that actually... All cities can hurry city production? Is that unit production or, like, city upgrade production? I'm not sure, but honestly, professional army would be great for us at the current time. So we're gonna go with citizenship, although I think we're kind of building archers right now anyway, so I don't know how true that will be in the long term. Iridium does have a pikeman we could, or a spearman, whatever it is, to send out. Yeah, it's spearman. Spearman, pikeman, same thing, right? So we could send the spearman down, but they would just get wrecked here. We have one spearman in Beneventum that is trying to defend the city. Good luck there, bud. What else do we have in production? I know we had an archer in production over here in Roma because Roma is actually our best city for producing units at the moment. But this is not a good situation to be in. We are very much under siege here. And I don't know if there is... Yeah, I mean, we're building other things in our other cities. I would really hate to lose Beneventum here, but that might happen. Alright, let's go to our next unit here. We've got 12 orders left for the turn. Now, I'm going to use those orders. I'm going to bounce around a little bit. Ah, here we go. Local brigands. A commander of one of our spearman squads has received numerous reports of raiders prowling the nation's roadways. He seeks the court's support to root out these villains and restore security. Track and kill these outlaws, which would be -4 orders. Or we need our spearmen on military duty, which would give them plus 20 XP. So plus 20 XP here would actually be really, really useful, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this just because I feel like if we ignore the outlaws, it's probably gonna cause some issues in our empire, which is gonna make more problems that we have to deal with instead of less. Daughter's dream. A local judge appeals to the court for a decision in a controversial dispute between a father and daughter. The daughter, who was with child, dreamt that she gave birth to a flood that swept away the city. The father, believing the dream prophetic, waited until the child was born and then killed... What? How shall we rule? Execute the father, a life for a life. That is not okay. Hostus the Builder would die. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who's Hostus the Builder? He doesn't look to be part of our court. Like, I want to know who that is. Oh, I can mouse over him here. He is the spouse of Antonia the Proud. He's my brother-in-law. Okay, that's a problem, guy. Queen Scribonia Claudia the New would get +1 wisdom here if the father acted with pure intentions. Compensate both for their suffering. This is the only... Okay, so this is the only one that doesn't create discontent in Antium, which is really messed up. This would give us legitimacy here too, though. Dude, whatever. Like, no. No, our queen is not gonna be like, it's cool that you killed your daughter's baby. No, You done, homie. You done. I don't even care about the discontent that much. Antium can be mad. Y'all be mad. I don't care. Okay. So now that that business is handled, we're gonna bounce around some more. End year. Okay, so that means all we have left is our orders and our units to move. Now, not seeing any workers available, so that's fine. We can just kind of use our scouts here. We have one scout kind of holding this city site for Rome. There will be a settler done very, very soon to come grab that. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and start exploring a little bit more with this unit. I doubt that we're close enough to actually send any resources back. Yeah, we're not. So we're just going to keep looking around. Hey, Egypt just... Did they clear out the Gauls there? Oh, wow. Okay. So just because we're buddy-buddy with the Gauls doesn't mean everybody else is. Let's take a look here. Yeah, we're pretty good with the Gauls. King Himilco is angry at us. Is he... Wait. Is he the new leader of Carthage? Okay, yeah, he is. That's why he's angry at us, because we're still at war with Carthage, I believe. Like, I don't know how wars end on this, or what the information it provides to you for that is. Player truce via Prince Sextus Claudius. We could try that. A mission is already active. Offer tribute for truce. Oh, okay, I forgot about that. We're offering them tribute in order to try to get a truce here, just to buy ourselves some time to rebuild, because they've, like, wiped out our military, and we really can't keep this fight up. Alright, let's end the year. Please, run away, guys. Leave us alone. We just want oh, come on! Come on, why you gotta take shots on the way out? Himilco, please, please, man, we sent you tribute. Be nice. Be kind. Besides, if they do, like, okay, so let's be real here, guys. Let's be real. If they do... Oh, you guys are... You're done now. You are done now. Oh, this is... Mm-mm. Okay. Okay. There will be no peace. There will be no truce. Your doctors and diviners have warned you that the end is near. Time to get your affairs in order. Manius Claudius the Gaul, your son-in-law, and Drusilla Claudia the Orator have given birth to a daughter, Tullia. Cool. Yeah. This is about to get heavy. Carthage has invaded Beneventum. This war is not ending anytime soon. We are about to go into full military production. That's what's about to happen right now. Frankly, they've gone too far. It's one thing to attack our cities, it's another to actually capture one of them. That's really not okay. We have a worker finishing here in 2 turns. After that, I'm not doing any of these things anymore. Like, well, we can leave them in queue. We can leave them in queue, but everybody is making archers now. Everybody is making archers or warriors or spearmen, which is actually better between the warriors and the spearmen. Melee strength versus mounted is plus 50%. I'd assume that these guys take, yeah, they take less training to produce, so they'll be done a little bit faster. Sorry guys, I just need to check on something. Oh, okay, my bad. What else can we do here? I think, honestly, we just go all out with archers. If we go all out with archers and we just put a couple spearmen in front of them, I think that'll be the best thing, so I'm just gonna go archers, and as soon as this worker finishes in 2 years, we'll bump this to the front of the queue in Antium. Here we've got a trapper building, which is going to take 4 years. Nope. Archers. Archers. Every day. Archers every day, archers every way, archers everywhere. Let's go. More archers. Can we not make archers here? Because we're out of wood. No, we're not. We have no problem with wood. Build more archers. I want archers everywhere, guys. I want archers upon archers upon archers. Choose city governor for Roma. Actually, yeah, our main character is a great governor for this city. Okay, yeah, Queen Scribonia. This is our city, she is the leader. Let me do a thing right quick, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so we've already got an archer building here. It wouldn't hurt to build a warrior as well, but I think what we'll do is we'll probably build a spearman once we have some more wood. I mean, honestly, we could just buy more wood. I think we will. Oh, I can hold control to buy it by the 100. That's what I should be doing. We'll produce a spearman here after these archers, and the reason for that is that we need at least one frontline unit to create a zone of control so that our archers can fire safely from range. We will try to put a general on that, because that will make things a little bit better, I think. Local brigands. In a piece of good news, the squad of spearmen we sent to protect the roads has claimed victory. In a heated battle, they killed most of the bandits and chased any survivors into the wilderness. The threat to travelers and merchants is over. Our spearmen unit deserves recognition. Spearman plus 50 XP. Queen Scribonia Claudia the New plus 20 XP. Cool, we'll take it. This Spearman we may want to pull back, but we kind of want to leave him here in case they decide to push up this way too. Gosh, I'm so like, guys, I can't even explain how angry I am about this. This right here is not okay. Like, really, just not okay. Okay. Heir education. Is this Tulia? Time passes quickly. Duchess Amelia Claudia is growing up fast and eager to learn. She doesn't have any traits already. So let's look at what we don't have. We don't have a chancellor. We do not have a... Well, we're not going to get a spouse from our own family line. I mean, I know that happened, but let's not. Let's just not do that, okay? I don't... Oh my gosh. He's still working on that piece and I want to cancel it. Can I cancel that? Can I cancel the piece? Is there a way to do that? Of course not. If they accept the peace after taking Beneventum, I'm gonna be so mad, guys. If they do that, all we're gonna do is we're gonna build military, we're gonna stack them up right outside the border of Beneventum, and as soon as the peace is over, I don't know how that works in this, but as soon as the peace is over, we're going in. We're going in, we're gonna burn it to the ground and then reclaim it, and build everything back from the ashes. Okay, so that part doesn't make sense, but we'll figure it out, I promise. We'll get that figured out. Anyways. Looking at Duchess Amelia here, do we have a governor in all of our cities? We do not, I think. I think we have a governor here. We don't have a governor in Antium. We do not have a governor in Iridium. Do we have one in Ostia? I thought we had one in another one of our cities. It might have actually been Beneventum that had the other governor, so... Oof. Yeah, it seems like we could use a governor from our new heir. So let's see what we can do to get her into that good governor spot. So civics would be nice. Honestly, we need more tactics right now. Like, we really just need to militarize. So I'm gonna have her study tactics. That makes sense. Go for tactics. You got this, young lady. You're gonna be a great general someday. We could build a harbor here, but I'm really not keen to that. I'd like to get this tile and then build a harbor right here next to these two tiles so that we're increasing the output from both of those. Do harbors increase the output from other harbors? No, but they extend the border. Okay, so if they spread the border... Oh, I bet you we can't build a harbor out here anyway because it's not adjacent to land, so I guess we'll send them over here to build a harbor. That's fine. We can't build a harbor because we need 60 wood. Guess what? Come on. GIF, 100 wood. There we go. Oh, we're broke. We're broke. I spent everything on wood, guys. I spent everything on wood in my anger at the loss of Beneventum. So I guess that's a little bit of a life lesson in and of itself. I will have to keep a closer eye on our finances, although we do have plenty of food we could sell and plenty of stone if need be. It looks like we've reached the Arctic North here. And we're finding our way towards Egypt right now, which is nice. Okay. So with that in mind, let's come back down here and probably just end our year here. Are we out of units to move? We kind of are. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and end our year right now. Let's see. Alright, ending the year. Let's see what happens next. Oh, we lost sight of Beneventum because they took it. End of an era. What? In this time of war, the loss of Queen Scribonia Claudia that... Guys, we haven't had a leader survive for more than an episode in like 5 episodes. This is crazy. Let us hope that the rise of King Sextus Claudius, the new king of Rome, gives our people a beacon of hope in the struggles ahead. We literally just made her a governor, too. Like, what did she die from? Oh, she was 54. I guess that makes sense. How old is he? Alright, he might not die yet. He might make it for a hot second. Oh, I'm so mad that they took this city, though. I'm so mad that they took the city. End of an era. Long live King Sextus the New. Yes, that. So, foreign delegation. Your coronation brings delegations from all across Rome. These subjects have brought a selection of fine gifts from their home villages. However, the visitors stipulate that they will only give their gifts if they will be used in great royal works. What gifts should we accept? We can accept civics and granite. We can accept... We get a warrior here. I like that. Wow. Kill them and take everything. Oh my gosh, that's great. Kill them and take everything. You become cruel, but you get 200 stone, iron, and wood. That's obviously not something I'm interested in doing, because that's just going to make everybody mad. This is nice. I'm going to do this. I want that extra warrior for starters, because that's going to allow us to have a unit kind of defending the city, which will reduce discontent in the city. But not only that, it'll give us a frontline unit to prepare our offensive on Beneventum. We better not be at peace with them either. Wait, did we lose our ambassador? Was our new leader formerly our ambassador? That's probably what, yeah, he was a diplomat. Okay, so because we didn't have a diplomat anymore, I guess we can pick a new diplomat. Costs 100 civics to do and we don't have it. So we'd have to get some more civics. Can you buy civics? Of course you can. Okay, so there's no way for us to get civics here. We're losing a lot of money right now, and that's probably because of minus 15 to royals. I don't know what that's about. But it might be because we lost Beneventum. We won't be able to assign a new ambassador just yet. We can assign a chancellor. Well, we can't because we don't have the civics again. Okay, so I totally misunderstood how these worked, and I am going to have to use those a little bit better, which means we're going to need a little more civics. We are generating enough civics per turn to make that not so much of an issue, though. The bigger issue for the moment is that we do need to prepare an offensive to go after these guys. We have a warrior here. I would like to use some of our training to promote them. Now, we want to promote them so that they're successful against specifically the enemies we know we're going to face down here. So if we make them the aggressor, they will get additional damage versus siege. Okay, I wasn't sure what siege stood for, but it looks like siege stands for specific units, not for... Oh, wait a minute. Into urban plus 25% or plus 50%. So if they attack into an urban tile, they get plus 50%? Huh. I'm not sure how that works. That's confusing to me right there. Siege units attacking into get plus 50%. Infantry defending from get plus 25. Urban tiles can only have urban improvements. Okay, now I understand. So these guys attack into urbans, they get plus 50%, but none of these units are what we're facing up against, so this aggressor thing isn't going to be very useful for us. Horsebane, probably not going to be very useful for us either. I think I'm going to go with Focus or Guard. I want to say Focus is going to be better, though. Modifier to defense strength. And then Focus is... Critical hits deal double damage. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This. Upgrade them with Focus. We'll upgrade them again next turn if we can. I'm just going to keep pushing, guys. We're going to try to make these units really strong, bring our archers in, wipe up everybody that's down here, including all these sling guys, and retake Beneventum. I really think that the archers are going to make the big difference in our war effort here, but I guess we'll find out for sure in a moment. Oh, okay, for a second there I was like, wait. What? Okay, let's go to Roma here and see if we can assign a new governor. Now, we can make ourselves a governor, which is great, because this guy has nets output plus 100%, which means we'll get more from all of our nets here. I like that. Let's go ahead and make him a governor. I'd like to appoint a general for the warriors we have right here. So we'll look at that next turn on promoted cooldown. Okay, so next turn we can potentially do that. Can we assign governors in any of our other cities? I think we lack... Yeah, we lack garrisons in our other cities. We need to build those relatively soon. So when we have workers free, that's what we're going to do. We're going to start putting down garrisons in all of our cities, because it is a matter of requirement that we need to start putting more workers down. When we get more civics, or not workers, but more governors down, when we get more civics, we can assign ourselves a chancellor and an ambassador, and then use them to do other things that we need to do. Trade missions, family gifts in prison. Okay, that's cool. Barbarian truce, barbarian peace, player truce, player peace. It would be good for us to seek peace with other nations who are not Carthage, obviously. Wait, the Gauls are... Oh, the Gauls are at war with her. Okay. I want to know where we're at. Thanks, game. So we're at peace with Egypt, we're at truce with Persia, truce with the Gauls, war with Carthage. Seems good. Dude, okay, Staya the Gaul just looks awesome, guys. Look at her. She just looks awesome. She looks like she beat you to death. I love it. Let's go. We should... Oh, wait. Yeah, we are actually... Okay, but wait, hold on. We have a consort here, who is our wife. How is she a consort if she's our wife? How does that work? Maybe it's just a title? I'd always assumed that consort meant, like, your extramarital mistress. I could be wrong about that, obviously. I am, so... Let's see. Heir education. Time passes quickly. Duke Lucius Claudius is growing up fast and eager to learn. Now, he is from the family that is... Okay, the Claudius family, obviously. The Claudius family is the one that trains specialists faster, so making him a governor makes sense because we can put him in a Claudius city, and I'm not entirely sure, but that might help with discontent. So let's see what we can do with him to make that more of a reality. I feel like having him become a philosophy student makes sense because we'll get a little bit more science from that. Our civics looks really good right now. Our science is okay as well, plus 52. That's pretty good. Actually, we're really low on training in general, so we're just going to go tactics with him again. We're going to go tactics with pretty much everyone. Judaism is our religion. I don't remember founding this. Can adopt as a state religion. I don't remember founding Judaism, so I'm not sure how that actually happened, to be honest, but that's okay. Control 2 elder priests desired by Claudius landowners. Enact 8 laws, add 4 courtiers desired by Valerius. Okay, so what are courtiers? Requires 4 courtiers. Is a courtier... Huh. So I'm actually not sure how the courtiers work, or how we add them. That's something I would like to have a little bit more clarification on, game, if you could help with that. All right. On-seat founded, courtier, joint court, great minister. Okay, so that's what it is. Courtiers are like great ministers, things like that. And I'm guessing that because this is for the group that prefers, what is it? Culture? It's not culture. It is culture. Okay, so since this is the group that prefers culture, I'm assuming that culture has something to do with how quickly you generate courtiers. So we could do that, because we're already focusing on creating developing cities, so I actually do kind of like this one. Although we can also improve in the opinion of our families through this, and the Julius seat is not very happy with us considering we just lost one of their cities, so I think I'm going to take that one. Just to make the Julius seat happy, we will go for enacting more laws. We've already got half of them that they want anyway, and I'm fine with that. Like, I think, obviously, when we unlock it, we're going to go for... What is it? It's the military one. Why don't I see it? Professional army versus volunteers right here. And then after that, if we wanted to, there was another one we had access to. I can't remember which one it was. But there was another one on... Oh, it was guilds and elites, which was from one of the other texts that we didn't research yet. So that seems good. The other thing, too, is I think we want to change our laws to vassalage when we have the opportunity. That's going to cost a lot of civics, though, which we don't have at the moment. We've kind of burned through a lot of civics in the last few moments. That's all right. Seems good. Let's go to our next unit. Okay, so we now have some workers free. That's really good because what I want to do with these free workers, I want to send this one up here, and I'll probably just put them on any tile that seems like it's not going to have anything special on it, like right here. And we'll go for a garrison. Requires culture developing. Okay. So that's a bit of a hiccup. What is our culture like here? It is weak and we're gaining +1 per turn. All right, in that case, let's have him build an Odeon, maybe? Where's our culture coming from? Is it just like natural? I think because it's 1 per turn, it's just a natural culture. Here it's telling us to build an Odeon. There we go, yeah. So I'm gonna build the Odeon here. That'll give us a little bit more culture per turn. And then down here, we already have an Odeon. We're still not quite to the garrison, but we are developing right now. We are gaining 4 culture per turn. That's really nice, actually. That's really, really nice. And so this is, I like the way they've changed this display, by the way, so you can more clearly see what's being made here. That's really nice. Yeah, I think we're on the plan already. Game, there we go. We're on the plan already, so we're kind of working on our culture so that we can then build garrisons. Apparently I was at least working in the right direction, guys. We do have a hamlet option here. And adjacent Odeons and basket plus 10%. That could mean it's worth building a hamlet over here instead. I don't think that's a bad idea. What does this little eye symbol mean? Does that mean that they're, like, being watched, or... Does it mean we have a spy in our city? Like... I'm not entirely sure what that means. If you guys are watching and you know what it means, let me know. Let's see. I do feel like if we built a hamlet next to the Odeon, that could be kind of nice. They do lower your food generation per year, but that's not super problematic. They do increase the Odeon's benefit, though, only by 10%, which isn't a ton. And this is a Claudius seat city, so they can train specialists faster. That might actually make it a little more appealing to put that hamlet down. Let's do that. Let's go for it. We haven't built a hamlet anywhere, I don't think, so we'll build one here and see how that goes. Our worker up here in Capua has done his thing. We do have an Odeon already. So what else could we build up here that would be worthwhile? Let's actually take a look at what Capua is generating and see where they're hurting. So they're hurting the most on money and on stone. Obviously, there is no natural stone in this area, so we're not going to be getting any stone anytime soon. What can we do to increase our gains on money, though? The answer is not a whole lot. There's just not a whole lot we can do with that, which is okay. Like, I'm not complaining. It's just, yeah, we can't do very much with that. We can build another farm here, which I don't think is a bad idea. Farms do increase... Oh, and they'll be adjacent, so we'll get some bonuses, too. And we have serfdom, so we get plus 20% from our farms as well, which is really nice. But wow, look at that. When you go over farm, you can see which of the hexes in your city will generate the most food with a farm on them. That's actually really cool. I think that's a really cool interface feature overall, because now we can kind of use that for all the different things we can build. And all we have left is our scout here, who is way up in the frozen north. I'm just going to keep moving around up here, see what we can find. Does look like maybe we're going to find another... Or is that just an Egyptian city? It looks... Yeah, that's an Egyptian city. Okay, same color. It looked a little bit darker because of the cloud cover around it, so that's why I was like, is this a new empire we haven't run into yet? Because that'd be kind of cool. End the year. Well, the good news is we didn't end up in a truce with Carthage. Promote King Sextus Claudius the New. We can upgrade him to Vigilant, which means the city gets plus 50% defense, which is actually kind of cool. Or we can go with Courage or Wisdom. I definitely think Vigilant's going to be better. Can we assign a... Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Can we assign a general to this warrior now? Gift General. Okay, so we have Queen Dowager Sempronia, who is 42, but she does have some very nice stats. Cassio Valerius, the Aggressor. He seems pretty good as well. 6% attack. Adjacent units get plus 20% attack versus Siege. Is that... Oh yeah, so he gives Aggressor... if same unit adjacent, plus 20%. So he'd be more beneficial if we had a bunch of spearmen. I don't feel like he's the best choice right now. Rhea Valeria, the hero, is pretty good, but she also doesn't do a ton of stuff. Heal in neutral territory. Wow, that's actually really, really good. But he does lower their attack a little bit. I still feel like the best bet is going to be either this guy because of the free XP, or her because of the additional... initiative, or whatever wisdom grants. Crit chance, I don't know what it is. She's also immune to critical hits, which I like. Let's do that. Let's go with her. Okay, so she is now leading our warriors. We've also got an archer, and we can see that they're moving forces up this way, and I am not okay with that. So we're going to start moving our archer over here because we can't move our warriors since they just got a general. We could put a general on this army as well, or simply promote it. I think we'll go with another general. In this case, we have new options. Queen Dowager Agrippina Claudia. Wow, gain swift plus 1 movement. That's really good. Manius Claudius the Gaul. I like that. Eagle Eye ignores distance modifier. Whoa, 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 hold on, what? Can I can't lock that one, unfortunately. What? Promotion not valid for this unit. Oh, does he only... promote to, like, lead archers? That could be cool. So Eagle Eye does what? Ignores distance modifier. Distance modifier is minus 10% per tile for ranged units. Okay, that's really good. We're going to put him on our archers, and that means in this instance what we're going to do is we're going to make her the leader because she gets an additional bonus from urban, or from being in urban areas. So yeah, we're going to put her on the spearmen so she can defend Iridium better. And then we're going to pull our archers over there, and we're going to give them that Manius guy because he will make it so that they can fire without a penalty to their range, which is really, really nice. Oh, can we do that already? We moved them, but we can also do this. Apparently, we can't assign Manius until we get in here, I'm assuming, so what I'll do instead is see if I can promote them a little bit. We can just promote them to have Eagle Eye too, and then we don't even need him at all, but I don't necessarily think that that's better. Better chance to do damage when critting... Or... Oh, so that's actually just flat crit chance. So flat crit chance or flat damage. I feel like flat damage is going to be better because it's more consistent in this instance, and these are range units, so they're going to be firing from a distance and basically just serving as artillery. Now, crit on artillery could be nice, but I feel like just having consistent damage from our artillery is going to be a little bit nicer. Yeah, we're just walking along the border of Egypt here, trying to see what's up. I'm gonna bounce around and make sure that... Oh, dear father, we have received an update from your daughter in training. She complains about the harshness of military exercises and weapon drills, and she wishes us to hire a veteran soldier to tutor her privately. Shall we grant this request? We don't have the money to grant the request. No, we're not gonna do this event yet. We're gonna make some money. In order for us to make money, all we need to do is sell some things. We needed like 500, I think. There, we're good. Dear father... Yes, send her a private tutor. We want her to be able to kick butt. All right, Agent of Change. Our spies report that contacts in Egypt and Persia may be amenable to diplomatic discussions, improving positive relations with us. Where shall we activate our agent? So we're already really, really well off with Egypt, I feel. Yeah, Egypt loves us. We're good with Egypt. Let's go with Persia. Let's make peace with Persia so that they don't come in and attack us from behind while we're trying to work on Carthage, because they took one of our cities and we're not happy about it. So if we bounce around the next unit, see, it's a good thing I started checking our units, because we did, in fact, have a worker available. Now, this is a bit of an issue, because we're trying to get our culture up here so that we can build our garrison, in which case, I'm not sure what we want to build here. A granary... boost farms. So that could actually be pretty nice. Where do we have farms at, though? Is this a farm? This is a farm. This is a farm. This is also a farm. Honestly, if we built a granary right here, it would boost both of our farms by 60%, vastly increasing the amount of food we generate, but we already generate a lot of food anyway. We already generate a lot of stone. I'm trying to look at what we're, like, not generating enough of. And it looks like we're really not generating enough of iron. So I think what I'll do is I'll potentially come over here and build another mine. I think that's probably the best bet. Build us a mine right here, please. We need more iron coming in, especially if we're going to keep producing units. I do want to bounce around and make sure we didn't leave any workers Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We did everything except for moving that scout some more. Oh yeah, come on, you sling guy. Are you for real? Are you attacking workers now? You're attacking civilians. Have you no shame? Have you literally no shame? Alright, so this one is a little bit different. We can go for Fort here, which will give heals 1 HP for idle units, plus 50% defense. That's pretty good. And then the range, which will allow us to generate additional tactics, and 20 XP for idle range units, and enables officers. That's pretty nice. Spymaster Walls Trireme. Is that a ranged unit by chance? It's not. Okay, you can't blame me for hoping, guys. That would be actually really nice if it was a ranged unit. So here we would get a new law available to us, which is, I think, why they're recommending we go for this. So I'm going to go for Doctrine. Now, here we've got these guys already kind of encroaching on our territory. What we want to do is we want to move into range to fire. I'm not entirely sure what the range of an archer is. Okay, it's 3. So we have to be within 3 hexes. So if we move right here, 1, 2, 3, we should be able to hit these guys, right? That's my assumption, so that's what we're gonna try. Oh yeah. Wreck them up, boys. Wreck them up. Wow. Those macemen are really tough. Like, legitimately tough. I could cancel the Hamlet here and move him away, which isn't a terrible idea, but it kind of sucks. No, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. We don't want to lose a worker here. That would be kind of expensive to replace. I'm gonna do that and move him to safety. In the meantime, of course, we're gonna be looking at potentially bringing our... Do we bring this warrior over here? Because then we expose Roma. And that in and of itself is very dangerous. I don't like that idea at all. This is rather tough at this point. Is that a Carthage maceman? No, it's not. Okay. It's like, I wasn't 100% sure there, and I was like, man, I really don't need another Carthage maceman. Oh, their family is pleased with them. That's cool. Guys, I'm getting a little salty here. This war is not going our way. Let's bounce around a little bit, see what we can do. We have our worker here who's just hanging out. We could release their general. We could upgrade to spearman. Oh, okay. That's cool. Yes, do that. Get us a spearman instead of a warrior. Right here, we could release our general. We could heal. We could also promote. If we were to promote, plus 10% versus melee, besieger into urban would be plus 25%. We don't need that. Ranger from trees would give us a little bit of bonus. This one is the only one that would actually help us as far as damage done to the enemy unit here. I think instead it might be more worthwhile to heal, but healing generates 5 HP and we've only lost 1 so far, so that's actually not a great idea. We could also just attack these guys. That actually isn't a bad idea right now. It's really not. Get him. Okay. Alright, I'm starting to feel it, guys. I don't know about you, but I'm starting to feel it. With our archers here, we've got a good backline to help us out now. No more of them outnumbering us vastly like that. It's unfortunate they got a shot off on our worker here. Can we heal him? We can. Alright, so heal him up. And then we have another worker right here that just built things. We're going to move him away from the border because the border is actually very dangerous at this point. Now, where are we going to move him, though? He could build a courthouse here. Very nice. That would give us additional civics, which is something we're actually after. I like that. We're going to move him over here and do that. The courthouse helping us generate more civics is a very, very nice feature, and hopefully something that will allow us to get the civics we require to go ahead and make new assignments here and do other things with it, like change our laws. Let's go ahead and see if we can assign a chancellor now. I'm not sure exactly what a chancellor does. Do they just provide these bonuses based on being assigned? If that's the case, that's really good, actually. Let's see. So if we choose Gaius Claudius, we will get an additional order. We'll also get 15 gold. It's actually not a bad idea. However, I do want to make a point about one thing here. Calpurnia the Builder, make council. Make council chancellor. Oh, that's what it's saying. So if we choose either one of these, we're choosing a family not related to... Well, actually, this isn't city-based, so it doesn't matter. Okay, my bad, guys. For a moment there, I was like, we're going to choose the wrong thing here, but it doesn't matter. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to look at what we gain from these and go for the one that we think does the most for us. 4 additional civics is okay. Additional orders is also okay with some money, but I'm not sure I'm a fan of any of these other ones. They're pretty bad. Calpurnia the Builder is just... Alright, I mean, sure. Yeah, I think we'll go with this one. This makes more sense. I like how she's named Julia the Younger, but she's 55. You ain't been young for a long time, Julia. Wait, why did it not assign her? Consumes 1 order. Oh, we're out of orders. Sad times. Sad, sad, sad times. Oh, we can buy an order for 100 training, but that doesn't really seem worth it at all. Yeah, we don't need that guy to move. Mercenary spearmen, pay them for their services. Okay, so this would give us a spearman in Roma. This is actually nice. We need 400 gold, though. So I'm going to minimize that real quick, and we're going to sell a lot of food, or maybe some stone. Yeah, let's do that. 400 now. Let's go to mercenary spearmen and pay them for their services. Cool, so we have another spearman in Roma, and we don't have any orders to move them, or I would do that right away. But at least we got another spearman here. I think we're going to move that extra spearman over here and just make a defensive stand here on Iridium, and then continue to build out our archers for an offensive against our old city of Beneventum, which we will reclaim. Oh, you're going to back up now, are you? Oh, you're going to back up and you're going to bring your slings in because these guys are getting wrecked, so you got to run away? Yeah, you better run. An entourage of grim ambassadors arrives from Egypt. They bring a message from their ruler Torset, who demands we declare war against their enemy, the Gauls. How shall we respond? Oh, that's not good. I mean... no. We have enough rep with Egypt that we can turn that down and it's not going to hurt anything. This is going to hurt them quite a bit, though. Are they more than 3 away? They are. So we'll have to move to get that shot, but I'm okay with it. I'm gonna move here. Bam! Get wrecked, homies. Meet archers, slings. Meet archers. We're gonna wreck you up. We could actually pull these guys off and kill them, potentially. Oh yeah, we will. We'll kill them. Let's do it. Get them, boys. Finish them. Yeah, this is what happens when you send your punks into my territory. We're gonna wreck them from now on, guys. That's the new game right now. We're just gonna destroy them. No more of this Carthage invasion. We're done with it. We do have these guys to move. They have 11, or we have 11 orders left. You can add a general, but I think what we'll do instead, we've managed to kind of control the damage over here. What I'd like to do is get this spearman kind of moving forward and scouting Beneventum. Okay, so they have a mace man here. They've got a sling there. We're gonna fortify right here and just set ourselves up so that we can keep eyes on Beneventum for when we do eventually want to go into there. We can keep promoting units. We do have plenty, well, no we can't. If we promote here, we're gonna burn basically all of our training. Doesn't seem like a good idea to me because we're already low on training generation, so we'll just wait a moment. I do want to bounce around to different units though, so I can ensure that we are actually taking advantage of all our workers that are available. This area is actually like really flat and there's not a whole lot going on with it. Like, I guess we just kind of build things here because we can get more out of farms. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I feel like farms are really the only thing we can build here that add value. Obviously, we do have oysters coming in, or pearls coming in, which is nice. Sure, build another farm. They'll just generate a ridiculous amount of food, which is fine, because we've been selling food for money, and that actually helps us quite a bit. Heal him up. I don't want our workers dying. Like, that's not a good thing. You guys are fine. So we have our scout, and we have our military guys, and that's about it. And I do want to take a look in here real quick, because I know that we figured out, yeah, sending luxury resources is a thing. So let's take a look at the discontent in our various towns. This one is getting +1 per turn. So if we send them dyes and pearls, we send them dyes, they stop progressing. We send them pearls, they actually start discontenting, which is good. De-discontenting is probably not the correct word, but sure, it'll work. Basically what we're trying to do is drive the discontent down somewhat, and that's happening here too. So we're actually controlling our discontent relatively well here. Ooh, except in this city. In this city, the discontent's real bad. We don't actually have any military units from the city guarding the city, which is part of the problem. We don't need our spearmen. Let's go to our scout. I think he's kind of reached the extent of what he can safely scout. But I'd like to kind of move him through Egypt's territory and down so that we can start to see more of the map. Okay, that seems good. End the year. This war with Carthage is everything at this point. Legitimately, oh, and they're bringing slings in to go after our spearmen now. Acquired taste. Our citizens have acquired a taste for your foods, declares a visiting emissary. Would you consider making peace with Persia that we might strengthen our bonds of trade? Yes, 100. We're all good. Let us celebrate an era of peace with gifts of food. So that would give us a lot of opinion with them, and we would become gracious, giving us +2 charisma. Or we just go for peace, or we could be like, nah. I'm gonna go for this. I like us becoming gracious. I think gracious is a good trait to have. Make a decision. Oh, that's very cool. I hadn't even noticed that. So we have air education and very charming coming up. So let's go ahead and take a look at our air education situation. As I've said before, right now we're struggling for tactics, so we're going to be sending everyone into that. Very charming. After a brief interaction with Cornelia the Bold, daughter of the palace blacksmith, you can think of nothing else. You begin taking walks together, and you find yourself charmed by her sweet, clever ways. Should we worry about this acquaintance? Perhaps it is best to send her away. So our leader becomes heartbroken if we exile her, and loses the 2 charisma that we just gained. Or we can go, she is charming and makes good company, and she becomes a lover, which will probably enrage our wife. Do we enrage the wife, guys? That's pretty tough. I don't want to lose that charisma bonus, though. That charisma bonus is nice, gives us a little bit more civics. Oof. This is tough. Why does everybody want to cheat in history? Like, come on. I'm gonna regret this. I know I'm gonna regret this, but sure. Did her opinion go down? Doesn't look like it's sunk yet. It doesn't look like it's sunk yet, so we'll see if having a lover is going to sink her opinion in the future. We do have our new settler here, which is great. Whoa, who are you? Egypt. Okay. That's fine. We're at peace with Egypt. They should have no reason to, like, shove us off of here. And we are going to found a new city here. I can't remember who we were going to give this seat to, but I think... I want to say... Who only has, like, one, right? Like, because I think one of our families only has a single city. Capu is idle. Oh yeah, 2 of our families only have a single city now, but we were going to give this to the Valerius seat, I believe. It does have a lot of things we'd like to build upgrades on and stuff, so I don't know. Valerius seat or not. Let's take a look at the families again, because I want to see what the Valerius seat brings to us. Additional culture, can hurry project production with money. We get a great minister. I'm not sure if that counts when we found our second city with them. I think it's only when we found our first city with them. We're gonna actually move this guy off. Oh no, move him back. Don't give up the city site. This is tough. We will get gems by founding here, which is a nice resource. Oh, and it generates culture. So I guess we'll give this to Valerius. That makes sense. Ooh, or we could give it to the, we could give it to the Julius to make up for losing Beneventum. Same family, +1 citizen. Why does it say same family? Is it because it's near another city that belongs to the Julius family? So if we do that, we get an extra citizen when we start. It's not a bad idea. I do think, though, that we need this. I really do. We're gonna do Valerius seat here. Brundisium. Brundisium. There we go. Brundisium of Rome. Let's go ahead and check out Brundisium, see what we want to build. They're recommending an archer. I actually totally agree with that. Why do we have 2 discontent here? Oh, it's just from difficulty. Oh, it's probably because of how many cities we have. Okay. So we'll build an archer here for sure. The Valerius are more happy. The Claudius are probably less than happy at the moment, considering they've lost their city. We will reclaim it, though. We will reclaim it. We have an archer coming out in 4 turns. That's probably not going to be enough. If we move here and we engage the sling, or the slinger, then they're just going to bring this maceman in, and I already know that's a thing. We can't move away now. Just going to have to kind of let it be. If they do bring the maceman in, though, we can actually move our other spearmen in. Probably should have just stayed back there, to be honest, though. That probably would have been a wiser decision. Here, we could actually make a play to damage these guys and potentially take them out. Oh, interesting. Is that showing us the damage calculation for wherever we go with them? It is. I'm not sure that this is a good idea, but we're going to try it. This is kind of a choke point, but it does mean that they can attack with 2 units if we move in too close. So, ideally, we would put our melee unit here and our ranged unit behind them and then hit these guys, but they're going to be just far enough to be out of range. So if we put our melee unit here, then we control the zone. It limits the number of attackers they're able to use to 2, but that does still give them the advantage overall. How are we out of range? There's no way. There's no way. We have 3 range. Oh, we're not. We're out of orders. Okay. Well, we've positioned here. We're kind of holding this pass. Actually, it's kind of interesting because we have another natural choke point right here that we can retreat back to. The biggest problem with Beneventum is that it's such a wide area, there are no choke points. Like, this is actually the best choke point, and they control it. The fact that the geography gives us choke points in this and that they're actually relevant, though, is a really, really nice mechanic. I like that. Okay. I think that's really it. Choose production in cities. We need more production done here. Obviously, we're going for more archers. Give me more fighters. I need combat. We need to take out Carthage. We need to burn Carthage to the ground. Did the sling guys literally just attack from melee? Oh, and that's what we expected to happen right there. So now we do need to retreat our units. We also expected this to happen. The lighthouse completed by Persia, that's fine. Get them. We're going to take these guys potentially out here. We're going to hurt them pretty badly. Yeah, we're just going to hurt them pretty badly. They're probably not going to be doing much damage as hurt as they are, but we can't finish them off either. And then there's another unit right here. In this instance, we really just need to retreat these guys. What we might do here, because this is actually the smart play, in my opinion, we can put these guys right here and then pull this unit back behind them, like a good distance so that they can't be attacked by the slings. And then here we can fortify. All right, bring it. Come on. Bring these macemen in. let's go. So they've got a war on 2 fronts now, at least it feels that way because we're attacking them from 2 sides. We'll have new units in 3 years exactly. 2 years up here in Ostia, 7 up here in Capua. So we've got some things going on. All right, just checking down here to see if anything funky happened. Doesn't look like it. Does look like we should have a worker available though. So I'm going to find that worker first. Tactics studies. Now that Princess Amelia Claudia has completed her study of tactics, how shall she contribute to the court? What role best suits Amelia? No longer a tactics student. She can be a commander, a disciplined battlefield leader. Okay. If same units are adjacent, plus 20%. Can serve as a general or ambassador. Can serve as a general or spy master. And this is immune to critical hits, plus 10% critical chance. Sold. Immune to critical hits seems really good to me. Critical hits to me in this game equate to a battle having an unexpected outcome, right? Because if you look at it and you're like, oh, okay, that's what's going to happen, and then you do the combat and they get a crit and it changes the outcome you expected, that's how you can kind of overcommit to something and kind of be caught unawares. So I think removing critical hits means that at least you can rely on what you're being told about what's going to happen, and that makes it very, very strong. Patrons of culture in Roma plan a poetry contest to sing the praises of their remarkable city. They would like their governor, King Sextus Claudius the New, to participate. What should he do? Overcome his fear and recite his own poetry. That would give us additional courage. Attend anonymously to better appreciate the beauty. That would give us more wisdom. Judge the lyrical merits of each entry. That would give us more charisma. So we need more training. I'm going to go with this. That's fine. It's a little bit more training, not a lot, but it is more. More is more. It's as simple as that. We did gain access to additional territory here because we built our harbor, so now we're going to go put nets down here as well. And then we've got this worker that has just finished a new iron mine for us. I feel like putting another iron mine right here is a good idea so that we get that adjacency bonus going. We did finish the iron mine here, right? Yeah, okay. Let's go right here and build another mine for more adjacency bonus. And getting, a little bit more iron flowing into. Iron is something we're constantly shy on, so I'm not at all opposed to just building iron mines as much as we can. Lumber is also one that we're relatively shy on a lot, and we need to be producing 100 per year just to fund 1 archer per year. So I think getting more lumber mills right here is actually not a bad idea. Let's do that. And then with this guy, we are basically in a position where he's been healed up and we just need him to do anything useful. So we're going to send him over here to build a camp, which will increase the growth of Antium, which is awesome. And Iridium is recovering, I'm assuming, or rather they're damaged. I think we have to actually go in here and do repairs. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so let's do repairs. It's going to take 1 year. It'll shove our archer off there by another year, but that's actually okay because we kind of want to stagger our archer production by about a year per city. And the reason for that is, once again, the commitment to start a new archer is 100 trees. Which we do not necessarily have. Here, we can finish these guys off, which seems really good, but I wonder if we can do that with our melee? We can. Oh, did they already act? Okay, I thought we were on a new year, guys. That's the one thing I will say about this, is because of the way that the order system works and the flexibility it gives you, like, sometimes I get lost on whether or not we've ended a year yet or not. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. That happens to me quite a bit. Heal up, please. Let's get them healed. And then we can start scouting again with this scout. I don't know that there's really much for him to look at here. Oh, the White Nile's over here. That's cool. Head over this way. Just find all the things. Okay. We do need an archer to build here. If Egypt wanted, they could roll this city really hard right now. But fortunately, we are allied with Egypt, so I don't expect them to do that. I think that would be kind of crappy of them since we're so close and so friendly, as we have been for so long. I'm exaggerating our friendship a little bit, but the idea there is that, yes, we're friends. Please don't kill us. What is this? Marble. Nice. Seems like a decent resource. I would imagine that that's like a really good node to build stone, or to gather stone off of with a quarry, but I cannot say for sure. Okay, ending our year here. We had 1 order left over, but nothing really great to do with it. Oh wow, they retreated that maceman. No. Please no. Oh, our spearmen have survived by the skin of their teeth. A delegation from Egypt arrives with a marriage proposal for Princess Amelia Claudia. We should consider it carefully. Khufu the Elephantine is the best option. The Elephantine... That's a very interesting name. He would give... So if he joins us, we get a Zealot. It's not a bad thing. General or Chancellor, heal in neutral territory. He also has Swift, which grants an additional movement, which is very, very powerful. The other option is Api, who would basically grant us what? Show me Api. The dowry is 6 orders. Egypt's opinion goes up. But who is Api? I want to know who Api is. So when we go here... Oh, that's actually showing us Amelia. That's not showing us Khufu. Oh, but Khufu does have Swift. Khufu does have Swift. Api doesn't have anything. Api is very young, though, and Khufu is not. And Amelia is 19. Yeah. Api is the best option, guys. We're not going to marry our daughter to somebody twice her age. That's just unkind. Unkind would be the proper word for that. Plus, perhaps Api will bloom into a more prominent member of our empire as he grows in age. So we've... oh, hey! To the court's surprise, a marriage proposal has arrived from the Gauls, Duke Lucius Claudius and Sulpicia the Gaul. Yeah, she seems pretty good. I'm good with that. Ring the wedding bells. I don't care about losing 2 legitimacy to that. Whatever, 2 legitimacy to gain another great unit. I'm good with it. Now that Duke Claudius has completed his study of tactics, how shall he contribute to the court? What role best suits Lucius? Duke Lucius Claudius, no longer a tactics student. Commander, a disciplined battlefield leader, or a tactician. Once again, I'm going to go for tactician because that immunity to critical hits seems extremely powerful. Let's bring these guys back to Iridium. That does mean that we're also going to need to retreat our archer here. But that is sort of just part of the game, in my opinion. Can we fire over mountains? 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, if we can. Nope. Nope. Okay, you can't blame me for trying, guys. I guess the mountains provide them with a little bit of cover. You can't blame me for trying, though. I would have loved that if we could just poke at them from over the mountains. Heal up here. These guys damaged, or they... No, they're just fortifying. That's good. That's good. You guys just keep on fortifying. You keep fortifying, you make a wall. It always feels weird to talk about making walls now. I mean, for obvious reasons. Like, I don't have to explain that to anyone unless you've been living under a rock. Let's go over here. Just kind of exploring a little bit more, seeing what we can find. Oh, did we find the eastern border on the map? We did. Lovely. Climb the mountain. What do you see? Go back to the forests. Stay in the forest. There are lots of units here. They are allied units, and we don't really need to worry about them, but still, stay in the forest. Tribal migration. Scouts report large numbers of Gaul settlers crossing our borders in search of land. What shall we do? Allow them to settle and assimilate. This will give us plus 40 discontent in Roma, but plus 2 citizens in Roma as well. We must defend our lands from invasion. The tribe will send units to pillage your cities. What? Persuade them to leave peacefully. We don't have this option because we're not eloquent. This one gives us legitimacy, and this one just gives us discontent in Roma and 2 more citizens. It's tough because I don't really want to fend off Gaul pillagers right now, so I'm going to go with this. Mainly, like, I know we just got a bunch of discontent in Roma. That's not great. We're still level 0 here, though, which is awesome. As long as we stay level 0, it doesn't really matter anyway. Show respect. Make a decision. Okay. Seeking to improve relations, the Queen of Egypt arrives to address the court. During introductions, Tuzret insists that members of the court kneel to kiss her feet as is customary in Egypt. The head of our noble houses passionately objects to this request, as a grumble of discontent passes through the crowd. Tuzret looks to you for a decision. Our people should not be forced to obey your customs. Queen Tuzret is estranged. Oof, that doesn't sound good. Whoa, that is a huge opinion hit. That is a huge opinion hit. They must respect her as they respect me. Minus 40 opinion from all families for 40 years. That'll, I believe, put the Claudius house or the Julius house into negative. Really nothing to be done about that, to be honest, though. We can risk war with Egypt. lose all of our positive benefit with them, or we can anger our houses. I'm going to anger the houses. Julius can be upset. I understand why they're upset. I respect that they are upset. We lost a city, forced to kiss foreign rulers' feet from their disloyalty, from their envy, missing luxuries, pearls. Can we send them pearls? Is that a thing we can do? Would that make them happy? Stop sending pearls. We're sending them pearls. How are they missing pearls? Oh, is it because we're sending pearls to other people that they're angry? That could definitely be the case. They should have plenty of pearls coming in, to be honest. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Professional army or volunteers. Okay, so this is the one we've been waiting for. Rome is in need of a decision regarding its military training. Some in court support the creation of a professional army, whilst others wish to rely on volunteer fighters. So if we look at these different families, opinions, preference, they are not happy with centralization, which is one of our things, so we could change that if we wanted to. They're pro-colonization, coin debasement, they are also pro. Let's check Valerius here. Opinion preferences, they prefer vassalage, another reason to swap that. Iconography, asceticism, and then the Julius family, which has... they're very angry, that's what they have. Opinion preferences, they prefer constitution, polytheism. State religion has legalism. Okay, so let's do this. They don't care one way or another, we do. Let's go with... and hurry city production with population. That is an intriguing possibility, right? Because we may actually have quite a few population that are just not doing anything. Like, let's look here, right? So we have 6 citizens that are not assigned to any special role. And they provide plus 0.6 orders per year, plus 24 gold, but minus 12 food. Citizens can be used to create new specialists, but we don't have the opportunity to create those specialists right now. So honestly, we could go with volunteers and use some of our population to fuel our military. This is also a little bit better in general, and that's because it gives us 20 training when we're at war, and we can hurry city production with population. It doesn't say just specific units, right? Lasting security is bought with gold. This is professional army, which gives us archive. Oh, okay. Gives us the ability to build an archive, which is plus 2 training, but also minus 25% time to train infantry units only. Just the infantry. Doesn't affect archers. So I'm going to go with this. And now I'm going to go in here and see how we can use this, perhaps? How do we rush? How do we rush, game? Show us how to rush. Maybe it doesn't kick in until next year. And that's definitely possible. Okay, so it's really funny and in a way kind of unfortunate that, like... Oh, is that it right there? Hurry archer for 4 orders. Hurry archers for 1 citizen. Oh, guys. Oh, guys. Okay. Okay, I found it. The placement of this is a little bit rough, actually. Let's see. Hurry archers for... citizen. There we go, for 1 citizen. And 10 discontent. Oh, the 10 discontent is annoying. Increases the future cost of this action for the city. Okay, so we're not going to use this now. We'll use it on the next one. There's really no reason to use it right now. And we'll actually take him out of queue and go for... Ooh, a chariot. We could do a chariot next. Although, in our experience, the chariots haven't been that great, to be 100% honest. So let's go for another archer here, and this is the archer that will rush. We will pay 10 discontent for that, and it will likely increase the cost to do so in the future, which is unfortunate because otherwise that would have been pretty decent. I wonder how it increases the cost, though. Like, if it's an increase in discontent, it's reasonable. I understand why they would do that. If it is an increase instead in the amount of citizens required to rush it, that's kind of rough. Like, that's actually a little bit much, in my opinion. But that is, of course, just my personal opinion. We don't have the training to promote them, or we do, but we can't do it because we're out of orders. That's right. Okay. End the year. Let's see what happens. That's probably going to be it for this one, guys, but I want to see what's gonna happen here. Of course, they're going to send their sling units back in here. Prince Consort Appy, your son-in-law, has acquired a new trait, Zealot. Okay. He can heal in neutral territory now. That's actually nice. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, make sure to go ahead and give us a like or subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time. Bye!